What up, world? It's your boy Chuck Wick Ill, aka Charles Brown, back again with another What Talking Facts. But first, are you good? Good. All right, man. Your boy Eminem is back again with a surprise album nobody saw coming except for 50 Cent. Because 50 Cent told you back in September that the joint was coming. Y'all ain't want to believe it. I am an Eminem fan, and I don't like all this recent talk, man. I love Lil Jamal, but all this guessing the hip hop house and all this stuff. At the end of the day, man, this is all our house at the end of the day, and I understand this is our culture. This is black culture. But a lot of different cultures help push this black culture forward, bro. And I'm being real honest with you right now. Go back to the beginning. A lot of Puerto Ricans, a lot of white guys help push this culture. Yes, this is our culture. This is our black culture. I understand, and I'll be the first to tell you that without a shadow of a doubt. If somebody try to steal this from us, I'm going to be the first one trying to take it back. But at the end of the day, we got to respect that other cultures, other races are a part of this hip-hop thing. We got to stop trying to separate and divide it. It's one culture. We all in it, bro. Love it or hate it. Some dope MCs that's white. Dope MCs that's black. We got to dead this conversation. But at the end of the day, your boy Eminem dropped a new album and he dropped a video called Darkness. And its focus is the Las Vegas shooter who shot out the window of a hotel into a crowd at an event. I think it was a country event, a country act event. I can't remember the guy's name. But he shot a lot of people out of that window, a very deranged individual. And the talk was, it's mental illness, and we need to do more for mental illness. Not stop these guns or these crazy semi-automatic weapons that you really don't need. I mean, you could kill a herd of buffalo with these guns, and you're using it to hunt what? Like, what are you hunting with a gun like that? End of the day, you should be able to hunt, honestly, to be real with you. Be real with you on some manly stuff. You're supposed to be able to go in them woods with a spear, bro. I'm not even gonna front for you. In my opinion, you're supposed to be able to go in them woods with a hunting knife, a spear, a backpack, some binoculars. Like, you're supposed to be able to get it in with them animals because it's you versus them. You coming in with a gun that shoots 45 rounds, like, you ain't even hunting at that point. You tearing that animal apart. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we got a very big debate in our country about gun control, gun violence, school shootings, and Eminem made this song, and he's portraying the violence from the Las Vegas event. So I woke up and I'm watching the media, I'm watching the news, and they're like, Eminem stirs controversy, depicting himself as the Las Vegas shooter. I'm like, wow, that sound crazy. I'm like, your boy M sound crazy right now. So but I know, me knowing what I know about hip hop, and me knowing what I know about Eminem, I'm like, there has to be more to it. That was the headline. They didn't explain much. They didn't say much. They just said Eminem depicts the Las Vegas shooting. So on face value, I knew what a lot of people was going to be saying. They were going to be like, here we go, Eminem. The people that don't like it, first of all, I told you he's trash. And he's always doing stuff for controversy just to sell records. He doesn't care about anyone. He would defame and deface anything just for his record sales to go up. And he always does this. And the new people are going to be like, he's a clout chase, all this stuff. So it's just a lot of people are going to take it out of context. Anyone that knows what hip-hop, especially an artist of this caliber, it's always going to have another meaning to it. It's always going to be a deeper issue. I wouldn't think this guy would ever do a whole song and a video about making light of Las Vegas tragedy. So if you watch, I watched the whole video, and if you watch it to the end, it's a message about gun control. So the whole video is the mind of the shooter, what he was that day, what he was feeling, and what he did it for, and basically he did it for no reason. He just did it, didn't even leave notes or whatever. So the moral of the video is, in my opinion, that end of the day, it wasn't nothing going to stop this guy except not being able to access the gun. Nothing was going to stop the guy except not being able to legally purchase this automatic assault rifle. Is basically what the video is about. Apparently he's saying you get to stockpile these weapons, so for what? Like, so that's where we're at with it. So I watched the video. Clearly, if you walked away from this video offended, you obviously don't understand not just art. You're literal to the point where it's almost sad that he's depicting an event to make a message, and you walked away with he's depicted himself as the Las Vegas shooter. He's evil. He's an asshole. Like, I'm like, yo, bro, like, seriously, man, pay attention to what's going on. It's a message to everything. Everything, good or bad, has a message, and this is a message. It's almost so heavily messaged that you could walk away being like, oh my God, this dude's preaching to me right now. It's mad preachy. Some people gonna walk away with this like, yo, he preaching to me right now. I'm really good right now. I'm not trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna look at, oh, here we go. He's on the soapbox. This liberal gun control issue he's taking up because he doesn't like Trump. That's what a lot of people they're gonna make it political. But at the end of the day, what rapper is really talking about in a whole song about gun control and making it in the vein of like a Stan? He took Stan and made it into the shooter from Las Vegas. Now, people may be like, oh my God, this is touchy subject. This guy does this. This guy been doing this since Stan. If you listen to Stan is a deranged person who kidnaps this guy, throws him in the trunk, and runs the car off of a pier into the water. If I'm not mistaken, that Stan ends with him in a car in the trunk. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it's about. And people were a little offended back then about that. So people gonna be offended about anything. If you do stuff to not offend people, you might as well not be an artist. You understand? If you do stuff just like the dude Glasses Malone who did Tupac Must Die. Everybody got up in arms about Tupac Must Die without even watching the video. If you watch the video, right, and if you understand the streets, if you understand how the mentality is in them streets, if you're not just a fan of Tupac, if you're just a fan of Tupac and you don't know anything about the streets, the video is trash to you. You understand? The video don't make no sense, and this guy is just trying to make a cloud come up off Tupac. If you understand how the streets, every single dude that's really in the streets, that's in a situation like that, on his own side of this coin, he gonna have pride. And to get beat up by a dude that ain't even really in the gang, he's a rapper on TV, that's gonna make you mad, make you look soft out here. So he's telling it from the dude's side that did what he did. Because no one looks at it from the other side. Not saying it's right or wrong. It is what it is. And that's what this guy's doing. Eminem is talking about the guy who did the actual shooting. I don't think it's verbatim what this guy, he's really the guy. He's just a theoretical version of the guy. And he's making assumptions and putting it into a story and making it where you could relate to the entire video. And it'll get you thinking about, why is this person allowed to have a gun? So, in my opinion, the question is this video disrespectful to the victims of Vegas? Or is it a mockery of the actual event? I say no. I don't think it's disrespectful at all. I think to not be able to discuss it unless you're in a news setting on CNN with hushed tones like, oh my goodness, like, whatever. Like, I don't think that's how that's going to be. I don't think you need to be super melancholy about this. It's really happened. It's a real subject. It's a real event. And dude put it in the context of, is this really seriously what we're doing in America? We're handing out these guns just because you can check a couple boxes and say, whatever. And I think he got a point. And I think we need to really step back and regroup and digest some of this stuff and try to figure out why these laws are the way they are, man. So Eminem did what he did. He advanced the art form. This dude is top-notch MC, and dudes got to stop saying whatever they saying about this dude, because really he doing more for the culture, I said culture, than a lot of you guys that's regurgitating the same crap that you've been saying. My name is Chuck Wick Ill, a.k.a. Challz Brown. Thank you for watching. Catch y'all on that flip side. Peace.